Hello friends, and welcome back to another Realm News Flash with your host, the Dark Lord. The one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I am thrilled to have you all here today because we have some news to report. Today we will be discussing Minecraft's Drop 3 name reveal, Copper Mining Challenge, the Untold Mystery of Minecraft YouTube video, a Realm News Roundtable clip, and then we will explore Realm News' upcoming Thursday episode part 2 with Jack. As you can see, we have a few subjects to cover today, so let's start the show with the news. I am recording this on Sunday, September 1st, 2025 at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and all subjects being reported may have changed by the time you have listened to this. I would like to start with Minecraft.net's article titled, "Our Next Game Drop Has a Name," written by Lynn Viberg and published on August 28th, 2025. It is a well-written article that goes on to summarize everything that I have already announced to you in all the snapshots for Drop 3 that has led up to today. I will not be going back over all the things I have covered so far in Drop 3, such as copper chains, lanterns, torches, armor tools, weapons, horse armor, chests, golems, nuggets, shelves, and the myriad of other fantastic features that we are receiving in the Copper Age. That is correct. Drop 3 of 2025 officially has a name now, according to Viberg's article. And that drop title is the Copper Age. It's a very fitting name. Other than that, the article, as I said, just summarizes all that you already know. Now, let's move on to the next piece of news, which is a copper mining challenge. Lynn Viberg has been busy this week writing because she posted another article on August 29th, 2025, which is titled, "Join a Copper Mining Challenge." This challenge started the moment the article was published, and the goal is for the entire Minecraft community to mine 50 million blocks of copper ore in 4 days. The challenge takes place between these exact dates. Quote, "The challenge begins at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time /1700 CEST on August 29th and runs until 10 a.m. PDT /1900 CET on September 2nd, 2025. End quote. That's according to Viberg's article. So pull out those pickaxes and go find some copper, folks. For those of you listening to this on Tuesday, then you already know if we completed the challenge or not. For that is when the challenge ends. If we complete the challenge as a community, then we receive a wearable copper collector item that you can put on your head. It looks like a copper chest with a little golem in it. It's kind of cool looking. Write into the show and let me know if you're excited to get this. To me, this challenge is very similar to the resin block challenge that was presented to us last year and was announced on December 5th, 2025, 2 days after The Garden Awakens was released. That challenge also asked us to acquire 50 million blocks, but of resin. Mojang likes that number. 50 million, I guess. I don't know. The last piece of Minecraft news that I would like to share with you before we head to Realm News is the latest YouTube video that Mojang released. Around 10 a.m. on August 31st, Minecraft posted a video on YouTube titled Untold Mystery of Minecraft. This 6-minute video starts with a familiar voice from a person called the quote-unquote narrator, or possibly the quote-unquote testificates narrator, who has appeared in 46 multiple farcical Minecraft videos, such as How We Make Minecraft, Adding a New Mob, Crafting a Crafting System, Looking Good, The Sounds of Minecraft, and the latest one, Untold Mystery of Minecraft. That's just to name a few. The narrator is voiced by English comedian, director, author, and actor Matthew Holness from Kent, England. His career started in a BBC comedy series called Bruiser, which according to Wikipedia only lasted a couple of seasons. He was in Garth Marenghi's Fright Night, The Office, which was the original one in the United Kingdom, and he was in that briefly, The Mighty Boosh, and many others. I hope that paints a better picture of the man behind the voice for you. To continue on with the latest video released, it begins with the narrator questioning Jens Jeb Bergensten, the chief creative officer at Mojang. This interrogation-style video is all about the narrator pressuring Jeb to answer the Minecraft's most unsolved mysteries, such as, is the Nether under the overworld, or is it a separate dimension? He asks many, many more questions than those two, but you catch the gist. Essentially, the video didn't answer any questions at all, but instead appeared to be a video made to reinforce its stance that it is an open-ended sandbox game where it is up to you, the player, to determine how the game is played. And you are the one who makes the lore surrounding all the ancient cities, structures, and other odd ruins we, the player, come across while playing Minecraft. They, in fact, explicitly state this in the video several times that Minecraft is open-ended on purpose. However, there were a couple of things very interesting about this video. First off, we officially learned that Mojang has a team called the quote-unquote mythology group. This team's sole purpose is to study the game intensely. And according to Mr. Bergensten, quote, there is this mythology group that works on expanding the mystery, end quote. In fact, we are introduced to a member of this so-called secret, concealed, behind-the-scenes, quote-unquote, mythology group. His name is Kevin Grace, and his official title at Mojang is Narrative Director. He says, quote, we have put a lot of thought into everything in the universe. We want to deepen that mystery of what does everything here mean. End quote. Kevin goes on to say, quote, the mob design and the world generation and the structures, they all combine to form a much bigger question. End quote. Indeed they do, Mr. Grace. Indeed they do. We crafters have been pondering these ruins and out-of-place structures and mobs since we uploaded the game and spent our first night in the overworld. But I very much appreciate the fact that Mojang is sincere in not making Minecraft's lore and narrative definitive. I love that they leave it open-ended for us to speculate on. That is a great part of why Realm News exists, because of Minecraft's open-ended nature and sandbox quality. I love what Jeb says in the video that I'll quote. Quote, one of the best things about seeing these theories coming from the community is that they are even better and more impressive than the ones that we might have thought of. So we want to leave that open for the players to create. End quote. Again, I love this, and I believe this is what makes Minecraft such a uniquely special game. Before we move on, I must say the second thing that created a buzz on the social media platform Twitter, now X, in regards to this video, at the 49-second mark, it shows the narrator pounding his fist on a large tack board with a bunch of notes, photos, and strings connecting various quote-unquote clues together like a conspiracy theory trope in a detective movie or TV series. However, while the narrator is pounding his fist on the board, it gives us a chance to pause the screen and look at those clues. Here is a list of all the notes listed on the tack board titled, What Are You Hiding From Me, Minecraft? Reading from the top down and left to right in that order. Here I go. Minecraft is Swedish/American, so why is this show hosted by a British person? Next. Did Minecraft come from somewhere called space? Under that sentence, there's another note. Actually, I guess we all kind of come from space. Next. Why can't we hug the creepers? Next. Why don't Jins accept my constant sleepover invitations? Next. Minecraft is almost an anagram of fine tarmac. Underneath that is a subnote. This must mean the devs want to get out of game development and into road construction. Next, how is this thing even cuter than I am? Allegedly, and that's next to a oxalotl photo. Next, why did it take this man 10 years to grow his beard back? And that's tacked underneath a Minecraft Steve photo. Next is, why are my redstone signals so high lately? And then next, of course, I must not be sending enough. And that's under the acronym Marilla computer photo, or the name of that computer as well as acronym and as its name. And it says, where is she? Seriously, she owes me money. For those of you who are not familiar with Marilla, like I was before research, Marilla, according to Minecraft.wiki, is, quote, was an acronym for Minecraft antiquated robot inadequate loves lying audaciously. Is a character in the official Minecraft YouTube channel voiced by Real ASCII, formerly known as Marilla Wex, end quote. Perhaps Realm News will do an episode over some of the more unknown characters in the Minecraft universe one day. Anyways, those are all the notes on the board, but there are two photos that people have zoomed in on that are attached to a piece of paper with an official looking red letter stamping which reads, quote unquote, kinda top secret. The two photos are very blurry because the resolution is terrible at that extreme of zooming in. There's a word under each of the Polaroid style photos that is very hard to decipher due to the fuzziness and pixelation. Twitter account Smokey Stack translates these as quote unquote mopecad and hunger, end quote. I ran the photo through ChatGPT and it thinks it says horsey and horses. I think ChatGPT is utterly wrong. And I agree with Smokey Stack's assessment or translation of the words mopecad and hunger, whatever that could mean. This clue or teaser by Mojang is very reminiscent of last year's Minecraft Fall live event, when we had massive leaks made in this exact same tack board type scenario, but it was over the impending creaking and the Garden Awakens drop that was officially announced on September 28th, 2024 of last year. I remember that the community was furious about the leaks, and I also remember Michael TBH and I talking about this on the show last year. So I believe Mojang is being tricky and confusing us by amusing us at the same time with these farcical videos that keep us entertained and hyped for the fall Minecraft live event. With that said, folks, I'd like to close there with Minecraft news today and move on to some Realm news, where I will be providing you all with another sneak peek into this Thursday's Part 2 episode with special guest Jack. Welcome to the segment of Realm News Flash, where I present to you a clip to the upcoming Realm News Thursday episode. As you are all more than likely aware of, we are continuing our trilogy with special guest and Minecraft mastermind Jack. Allow me to share a clip with you.
I feel like Mojang needs to do this with the scutes. I feel like potentially turtle scutes should have been used for wolf armor, because now there's a whole other system with the armadillo, which I get why they did it, but I feel like I want all of it's mainly materials. I feel like materials need more uses, copper especially. I'm never going to complain if they had a use for copper or amethyst or the echo shard or the nautilus shell, for example. I can't remember the last time I know somebody who made a conduit. It just, when you add another material that does one thing, you take away from the uses of other materials, and eventually it provides shallowness. Most things have their place in the game. Copper at the moment is being overhauled tremendously. If you give a use to a brush, for example, you indirectly give a use to the copper ingot because you use that to craft the brush. So armadillo scutes indirectly are a use of copper.
I personally love the idea to expand on the use of scutes that come from turtles or armadillos. It makes sense to allow these to be crafted for more than making one item, such as wolf armor or the turtle helmet that is used to extend our time underwater. Obviously, we recorded this in the midst of the Copper Age while it was being made and put out in snapshots, but we certainly got an expansion on our use of copper this year. You will have to all tune in this Thursday to listen to part 2 with Jack. But if you want to hear more of him right now and can't wait till Thursday, then you should go check out our Saturday's recording of Realm News' premier roundtable event, where Jack was a guest along with King Nex, Nightstake, and Michael TBH. It was recorded live, but if you missed it, I did publish it, and it's found wherever you can find podcasts. In fact, here's a clip of that riveting conversation that's publicly out right now and available at patreon.com/realmnews. And like I said, wherever you enjoy podcasts. It's even on YouTube. Here's a clip of that was taking place August 30th, Realm News Roundtable, a Minecraft discussion. I don't know if, Jack, you were in on that conversation, and Michael, I don't think you were, but do you think we're going to hear anything about Dungeons 2 in this upcoming Minecraft Fall Live event?
Yeah, quite easily.
You think so?
Yeah,
Wait, was that Jack?
yeah, that was me. Sorry. I will say, I feel like they fumbled a little bit. I feel like they should have announced it in June or July with the Xbox Game Showcase. I feel like that was a more appropriate place to put it, because then you could follow up.
I
from
disagree
Minecraft.
with that.
No, sorry. Dungeons 2. I watch Minecraft live for Minecraft. For me, and don't get me wrong, I feel like there is a place for it. You have a smaller subsection of people. Sorry, I'm gonna go off on a rant here. Minecraft Live, you get the core, you get the most dedicated people. You get your Michael TBHs, you get your JLNs, you get your Nexus, you get your Andrew IBX Toycats, you get your Wattles. You're not getting your average person coming in and looking at the game, right? Those people will be watching the Xbox Live Showcase, and I feel like for Dungeons to flourish, it should have been promoted there. It should have been introduced there as an Xbox game. Give it its own feet to stand on, and I feel like that's where Legends fell short. Legends, I hated Legends. Sorry, I'm going to be honest. Maybe it's a strategy game thing.
A lot of people do.
That was a stinky game. Whoa! But
Jack, if I may interject,
yeah, go on.
I personally don't. I personally don't see them announcing Dungeons at a Xbox Live event, and I know that's Microsoft. That would benefit them, right? But I think that kind of goes against their ethos of crossplay. I think that would be very exclusive when it comes to devices. You know what I mean? I don't see them announcing a Mojang or a Minecraft spinoff, I guess, or a Minecraft game at a Xbox Live event, just because I think that would exclude all the other devices. I mean, I think that'd be great for their stock, but I don't know if that would be like great for the bottom dollar, since they do make money with Bedrock. Well, I don't know how that works with Dungeons, but with all these other devices, you know what I mean?
With Dungeons, I believe most of the revenue that comes in would probably be just whatever cut they make from Game Pass, because like the Dungeons, like Minecraft and everything else, is included with Game Pass, and I'd imagine that's how most people are playing it. And honestly, like I disagree. Like I think that it should be like revealed during like Minecraft's actual like shows, like these live drops or live events or whatever. Because I mean, it's like obviously there's like people like Diablo players who are just playing Dungeons because they more so just like the mechanics and all that, or maybe they just liked Minecraft as a casual player. Then there's the people that like really like Minecraft who have just like played the base game and they want to get into the lore and everything, and that's why they're playing Dungeons. Or it's like maybe they just can't get enough and they just love the just anything Minecraft related. So those people are obviously going to be watching and listening into these live shows. So I feel like that would actually be the right place to promote it, because obviously with Legends, I mean, yeah, no, it's got a soft spot in my heart because I liked the terrain features. I think they did a really good job with the how things were generated and the way different trees were, and also just like the texture work. I mean, I've been converting textures to make them placeable in Java, and there's like over 1,000 different like exclusive textures to Legends, and a lot of them are just like completely new features, different types of wood and everything. But it's just they pulled the plug on it too soon before it could actually develop into a proper game. And right now it's just like in an unfinished mess right now. I feel like it got released too early and it looks like they cut a lot. I mean, originally like you were obviously supposed to be able to go into the nether, but that never became a thing. So it's just, I feel like Legends never really got a chance to shine, but Dungeons has already been a success. I mean, that's been proven. They've earned a ton of money from that, and they were doing DLCs like pretty much like every other year. Or maybe even more than that. I think there's like 4 or 5 DLCs for the game, and it's been pretty well received, all things considered. So I think a Dungeons 2, I mean, it really could be a toss up. Maybe it is not. Maybe it is an Xbox game showcase, or maybe it comes on the Minecraft Live events. But I think I'd like to see it on Minecraft Live because I feel like it'd be best received there.
I will end it there today with that lovely clip, folks. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day and week. I must say, though, before I leave, thank you for being tolerant of my voice. I am recovering from a cold as I recover over this holiday weekend. I got sick a couple days ago, and it moved to my nose and now my throat, and I feel better. I feel pretty good. It's just, you could probably hear it. If you didn't, I'm sorry I pointed it out. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and week. I wish you all a happy crafting in whatever endeavor you are pursuing. Until next time, the Dark Lord signing out. Hey, Realm News fans, it's your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I am here to tell you that your support means everything. Spread the word by telling friends, liking, and commenting on Spotify or Good Pods. Find me on X, Blue Sky, Reddit, or via email at bio.link/realm news. For more content, join my Patreon at the Copper, Diamond, and VIP tiers for early episodes, bonus content, and newsletters. Find out more at bio.link/realm news. No pressure, though. Just keep listening, liking, and sharing. That's more than enough. Happy crafting, and see you at the next Realm News.